Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. This is Geekier Gamer. Welcome back to StoneBlock 4.
All right. Welcome back, my fellow geeks and citizens. This is Geekier Gamer, and we left off using this thing to create the antimatter we needed to make the black hole. So actually, I guess we didn't leave off with this. We left off with the black hole. If we remember, we went up here, we made our black hole, which then allowed us to create the void container and add on to our world engine, which brings us to the final, click all this stuff, the final segment of our program here. Let's see our quest book here. There are a couple things I want to do. Now, one thing I want to talk about. So, it was on my radar to make the antimatter chicken. So, if using this thing, we can create the antimatter chicken. It's in here somewhere. Come on. There it is. You take a Neutronium chicken and 10,000 antimatter, and it gives you the antimatter chicken. Now, I don't think we need any more. I don't know, actually. Do we need more antimatter in this? Does the infinity singularity require antimatter? I don't think any of these do. Oops, push the wrong button. I think that one does. Nope. I don't think this one does. This one. Nope. This one. This one. This one. Nope. So then the question is, does the ingot require it? Let's take a look. Oh, crap. Stable antimatter. Oh, okay. We can get 64 of it from one Neutronium. Okay, we have two. So 10,000 antimatter. If you go up and look at antimatter, liquid antimatter, remember, it took us a while to get it. In this machine, which is the one we have to use, 1 millibucket equals 1,000 millibuckets of polonium. That equals 10 million polonium to make this thing. And I'm running this reactor right now. It's gonna, we're running this thing, drained our batteries, so I'm charging it up again. We only have 1.2 million, and it's not going up at such a rate. Yeah. I'm a completionist, but I just don't see it that it's worth it. Now, having said that, I think we do have one more chicken that we can craft, and we had started down that road. Let's see, it's down below. It's started down the road of creating the chaos chicken, but to do it, we need the chaotic tier of the draconic crafters. Well, we can do that. Let's see here. I have all this stuff in my inventory to do this. Let's see here. Chaotic. It doesn't require anything special. It just accepts a lot of power and these things. So let's go to the world engine. Doesn't even require Fortron or anything. So I'm going to go boom, 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 and boom. Off it runs. I think I put in too much, I guess. We'll find out. That doesn't go with that. Let's see here. So it's running. Okay, so did we get all 12 of them? Let's go take a look. Chaotic. Yes, all 12 of them. Okay, so let's go back home. Go below. Let's put these back on here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. They'll start charging. I think they store a lot of power. All right. So then the question is, let's see. I need to put the ingredients back up here. So there's 4 of these. Oops. Oh, I forgot they go into stack mode. I need to use an empty hand. Change them to... There you go. Single, single, single. Change them all. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it goes. It's charging up. And then, boom. Chaos chicken. We'll go stick this guy in our trainer. And let's hit him with our temporal pouch. Let him run a little bit. Wow, he's slow. He is a slow upgrader. Wow. Yeah, so I did have the spot for both chickens, but I think we're just going to do the one. And this Neutronium chicken is doing a great job. He's been cooking away at the Neutronium piles here. But I not that we need them. I don't think we need a lot of this stuff. But, you know, I'm trying to do my part. Let's see here. I'll speed him up again. I mean, the truth of the matter is, because I AFK'd a little bit, if I go over here, we have a lot of chaos. 22,000. I don't think this guy's going to give us anything that we're not already getting. I don't think he's going to be that big a help. In fact, after I run this upgrade, I'm going to go ahead and stick him in here. He won't be producing a ton, but he'll produce enough. So let's see. 2 seconds, 1 second. All right, let's grab this guy, stick him in the roost. Say output on, name him chaotic. Chaotic. And let's give him a seed. Chaotic. Here's our chaotic and a seed. So just throw this seed away. All right, so he should be getting seeds. He's producing. I can link and let's see, configuration tool, lock this drawer and then link this drawer. Boom, there we go. Yeah, he's producing. Great. All right, and I think this is just a bunch of extra stuff in my inventory. We'll get it out of my inventory. We don't need this SPS casing. Okay, so, oops, not that. This brings us to our quest line. So we need to make the Neutronium compressor. So I believe I've created the recipe for this already. Neutronium compressor. No, I did not. Or can I just craft it? Oh no, because it's got to go to the world engine. So let's create a recipe for it in case we want to make another one, which we might want to. Oh, it takes time fluid and Fortron. I didn't notice that. Time fluid and Fortron, which I believe we have plenty of both. We'll see how they send to the world engine if they do it properly. So going down here, here we go. Let's just go ahead and go to the world engine and watch this thing happen. All right, let's request our Neutronium compressor. Where are you? Here you are. One. No time fluid and missing vibrant bimetal gear. Oh, I need to teach it how to make a bimetal gear. Oh, I need to teach it how to make all these gears. So know that I have an iron gear. Let's check. Iron gear. No, we don't. So going back over to here. Iron gear. Create a recipe. Great. And then create a recipe and create a recipe. Stick all these in our molecular assembler. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And it said it didn't have time fluid. Let's go back. I thought for sure maybe we had handled that, but I guess not. Let's go down to the chicken area because we have the time stuff there and we have all our fluids over here, but definitely, yeah, I don't see a time fluid. So let's take a look what it's going to take to make time fluid. Time fluid. What do we need? Ah, it could just do it in the reaction chamber. So, oh, but it needs polymorphic fluid. That's annoying. So we have to teach you how to make polymorphic fluid. Okay. So what we need really is a bucket of time fluid. So where's my bucket? There's a bucket here. And it looks like the first bucket we make, we'll just grab a piece of time here. Let's go up to our dire things. Oh, yeah, that's right. While I have this on me, it affects my movement. We need a bucket of water to start. Bucket of water down. Okay, and we need poly catalyst. We know how to make that at least. We drop this in the water. Oh, come on. Wait a second. If I do it here, it's going to convert it. I don't want to do that. Let's go over here and just dig a hole. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. So then polymorphic fluid. And then a time crystal. Now we have a bucket of time fluid. So what we should do is go downstairs, set up another fluid drawer. Functional. Fluid drawer. Great. Set it down here. Put the bucket of fluid in it. Put my bucket away. And then I can lock this drawer. And I can link it. Okay. All right. So now I think we can set up some recipes. Let's go up to the reaction chamber. It's over here somewhere. Here it is. All right. So, oh, wait, the reaction chamber is using the old powering mechanism. That's not going to work anymore. Do I have a plug? I do. There we go. So now I should have power. All right. So recipe-wise, for time fluid, we need this recipe. And we need polymorphic fluid in the reaction chamber as well. There we go. And then so all these go in the reaction chamber. Let's find that. It's going to be down here somewhere. Hopefully. I think it's alphabetical. Reaction chamber. There we go. Oh, wait. I already have polymorphic fluid. I already have that one. But I don't have the time fluid. So I can reset this pattern here. Okay, so if I tell it to craft me time fluid, let's see. I want, how much does this require? Just 4,000. So let's, I don't know, let's just make 40,000. 40 buckets. How much did this say? Did I say this takes? 4,000, yeah. So if I do this, okay, looks good. Off it goes. Okay. It's cranking. So if we go downstairs, we should have 40 buckets of time fluid in our drawer, which we do not have because we didn't upgrade this drawer. Oof. So let me go boom, boom. There we go. All right. So now if we go back to the world engine and we ask for this Neutronium compressor, give me one. Oh, I need to make, okay, I need to make recipes for those. Vibrant alloy, engineered alloy. Okay. Alloy. Need an energetic alloy recipe, and I need a fiber and alloy recipe. Pop these in here. Okay. Whew. Every time we turn around, it's something else. That's modded for you. Here we go. Looks like we got everything. Off it goes. What's happening? Oh, it's crafting a bunch of stuff. All right. Wow. It's a much bigger craft than I expected. But it's cooking. A lot of these things we've, maxed out in terms of its speed, their speed as we went. I think probably the slowest thing in this list is probably the Atomic Forge. But it's cranking away. All right, while that's going, let's talk about what's next. So once I get this thing, I need to create, I need to make one infinity block, 2 of these reactor neutrons. Can I make that already? Reactor. I should wait till this craft is done in case there's some overlapping stuff. Reactor. Or let's take a peek at it. Reactor wall. Some of these are probably going to require some of the things that are running right now, so I don't want to clog them up. I know I have them set so they shouldn't conflict, but just to be on the safe side, let's not run it at the same time. Once I get this, something else I can do is we're going to need 9 of these. Each of these is going to require we can go through the stable animator. Let me do the math. 9 times 4 is 36. So if I go create, we can go do this now. 1 animator palette. And what do we need? 5,000. Neutronium ingots. Let me get one of those. Neutronium ingot. And antimatter pellet. Antimatter pellet. Let's go home, and let's go out to our to our this thing here. What is this called? Particle accelerator. All right. So we need to be over 5,000. That's pretty quick. So we'll toss this in here. It's going to probably do that pretty fast. It's cooking. It's cooking. It's cooking. All right, here we go. Throw it in. Okay, we got our 64 stable antimatter. That's fine. Get out of here. All right, I'm going to throw those in the system. And then, let's see. In terms of this thing. So we need 9 times 8. I think that's 72, I believe. 72 infinity catalysts, which we'll need to work on. So 72 Indus pearls. Requires a lot of Fortron. Requires the world engine. So let's head over to the world engine. I want to finish this first craft. Is this one done? Still going. Yeah, it's probably the atomic forge that's slowing us down. So because that's slow, we could do the Indus pearls maybe. Let's see. Indus pearls. I don't have a recipe for it yet. None of those are craftable. So let's create a recipe. Okay. This is the world engine recipe. So we'll go all the way down here to the dummy one. Here we go. We need 72 Indus pearls. 60, 72. Oh, wow. So we're missing a lot of endstone. Well, that's easy. Endstone I have. It's in here. Got lots of endstone. All right, so let me throw that in the system. So 72. Okay, instone's not a problem now. Neutronium ingot. I need 186 more neutronium ingots. Is our chicken not killing it for us? Let's go take a look. I bet you I don't have a recipe. Let me see. Neutronium. I don't have recipes for these. So, like, I don't have this recipe. And I don't have this recipe. So let me put these in here. And now I think Indust Pearl. Let me check the status of this craft first. It's still taking a while. So let's go 72. Go. Oh, why could they not be extracted from the network? Interesting. How about if I craft these myself? Say 1,000. That's weird because that just is fine. So now we do Indus Pearl. Maybe it's just a conflict with the recipe or something. Okay, let's go to the world engine, see if this thing's going correctly. Looks like it to me. Wow, I told it to bypass the limit. It's cooking. Not enough energy. Wow. Let me get another plug. This one here. Maybe if I put some more on another side. Just put it here in the front. Extract from my network. It's crazy. I mean, it's doing stuff, but man. Oh, did I break it? No, that didn't make it better. Ooh-wee. Should be in blocking mode. I'm surprised there's so many things in there at one time. Yeah, do not push in crafting ingredients. I guess maybe because they disappear. Because it disappears into here, it shoves another one in there. Interesting. Well, they're crafting. Let's see. How's this guy doing? Still going. Scheduled. Crafting, so... I wonder if... That doesn't look right. Let's go look. I wonder if I fixed that recipe. Because I did destroy... Right? I should have... Okay, here. Look at this machine. What's it missing? Oh, this one's also an order problem. I just had this the other day with one of these. It's an order problem. The Stonian block has to be last. So let me see. Estonia. Let me see here. There we go. That's the correct order. Put this back in here. And let me kill the craft. Cancel. Can't store contents. Oh, I need to add a void, I guess. Upgrade. Let me go look at that. Fortron is stored where? Over here. 4.5 thousand. I should upgrade that. And then I should get a void upgrade. I don't think I have any in here. I don't see one. Void. Void upgrade. Here we go. There's one. That way it never has that problem. Again. All right. Let me go back and look here. Okay, so Neutronium. Collector. Really? Now we're missing stuff. That's weird. Oh, wait. Neutronium compressor is what we're trying to make. Right? Yeah. Neutronium compressor 1. Interesting. So, brick. This. Guess we don't have a recipe for it. Brick. Do we have a regular brick recipe? We do. We just don't have the larger brick recipe. And then that means the nether one as well. Is it trying to craft something again? That I don't know what's going on. For why it needs a brick. What else was it trying to do? Neutronium. Compressor. Nether bricks. Nether brick. Nether bricks. Yeah, I already have that recipe. So interesting. I just never had created the larger crafts for either of those. So then we go Neutronium. Collector again. Off you go. I guess because they had never made it past the Restonian thing, it hadn't even tried the other ones. So it's running. Powered redstone got stuck again. Came in here wrong again. Did I not? Did I re-encode it wrong? No. This is very frustrating. Let's take a look at this. It's doing it in the correct order now. So why is it not putting it in there in the correct order? Well, let's just do this. And there goes brick, bring a brick in. It's not even the right recipe. Estonian crystal block. I bet you it's a different recipe. Let's go look at it again. Estonia. Powered one. And the advanced empowerer. Oh, it wasn't even the right recipe. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so let's cancel the craft again. Cancel. And Neutronium compressor. Starts again. I gotta take this stuff out. There it goes. Finally. All right. So it should be using the atomic forge ship. It is. Come on. Yeah. It's crafting those Promethean. the bypass limit doesn't make it. Yeah, it's just slow. It's just slow. I think I would have to use like ultimate machine cores to make these faster. I have advanced and I have improved, right? I could speed this up by doing that, but at this point in the game, I don't know that it matters because I don't know how much more of that we'll be crafting, although we'll find out. Almost done. Okay, well, we were looking at this guy. So we're going to need, let's see, 72 Indirium. Now we're going to need a lot of Indirium and some of these things for the catalysts anyway. So if I craft them now, it'll just take it. So let's let this finish. Let's take a look. Gotta be really close. Yes. Crafting one, scheduled one. Get it going. Yes, last one. I wonder how much power this thing's going to take. There it is. Neutronium collector. Compressor. What's it waiting for? Where's that crafted? Where is the ultimate machine core crafted? Why is it not crafted? Ultimate machine. Where is that crafted at? Oh, the world engine. Oh, and it needs temperature. All right, that explains it. Let's go. Add some temperature. Like 5,000. So once it's the appropriate temperature, which is what? 250. Almost there. Come on. Give it all it's got. Increase this to 10,000. Boom, off it goes. I don't know what else it's running. Okay, let's zero this out. All right, let's go home. Oh, my keyboard was doing a little weird thing. All right, I'm gonna just put this here. You know, near the flowing watch of time, probably. Ooh, wow. All of our Neutronium that comes in here is already gone. Or is these not? Something's not working right here. In any case, let's grab our collector. Or compressor, rather. Compressor. Put it here. All right. Let's start looking at some of these. So we need, I think, I'm trying to think. We're going to need 9 of these. And that means we're going to need 72 infinity catalysts. So that means we're going to need 72 infinity singularities, which means we're going to need 72 of each of these. If that makes sense. And each of these takes 100 to make one. So we need 7,200 of each of these things. So let's take a look here. One of them is the Duradium. Duradium. We need 7,200 of this. Let's see if we can even do this. Looks like we can. Off it goes. And that's just crafting. That's just crafting, it looks like. I wonder what that goes into, what machine that goes into. I'm curious. T. I haven't looked at this in a while. Oh, it's an alloy smelter. All right. Off it's going. Let's see. It's going to take a while. So let's look at the next one. Photon infused singularity is 7,200 photon infused ingots. These are made in the Enderic infuser. Did I ever set the Enderic infuser? Or in the world engine? It's the same. It's the same cost, but that definitely looks like it's faster. We'll come back to that one. What's this one? Enderium. We need 7,200 Enderium. So let's go. Enderium. Oof. Okay, we need to be able to make Enderium blocks, apparently. How do we make Enderium blocks? Enderium. How are these blocks made? In the world engine, and I have not set this up as a craft. So let's do that. Enderium. Get to the pattern maker. I guess I was already on it. Here, Enderium. World engine. Boom. Stick that in the world engine crafting area. Okay. Oop, I went past it. Dummy, here it is. Okay. Huh. Let me think about this then. If okay, well, no, actually, I should, now that it does that, I should be able to say 7,200. And it's going to craft 25, or it's going to craft 776. All right, well, let's start it. And then let's go look at the world engine and make sure it's actually working. Don't believe it needs temperature. So it's just about time. Oh, look at it. It's running all 15 cores at the same time. That's interesting. I like it. I like it. So yeah, and as it comes out then, oh yeah, it's going to go pretty quick. All right, let's look at the next one while that's running. Uranite. Uranite I'm making already, I'm pretty sure. And that's, yeah, it's, so let me look. Okay. How much uranite do I have? Uranite. Oops. Spelled it wrong. Oh, I have 40K. This is our first candidate. Let's go back and let's go compress this bad boy. So what we want is a functional drawer. Here we go. And I'm going to put some diamond upgrades in this thing. Oh, it's this one with seeds in it. Let's go empty them out. Come on. All right. I'm going here and goodbye seeds. These are all old tier seeds, so we don't need them. Okay, so we need this. We need 7,200. So I'll put one of those in. Okay, uranite. And we'll just start pulling it out. Okay, a lot more than that. While our other things are crafting. 4,000. Guess I could have set up a recipe here that said I needed 7,200 and send it right there. That probably would have been the easiest way to do this. Maybe we'll do that. Let me think about that. Like, how would it work that well? Okay, this is more than 72. This is, let me look at it, it's 72.96. So you take 96, there's 64. This is more than enough. So if I go back in here, now I need, huh. Oh, I took 2 stacks. Interesting. Oh, but didn't need to do that. So I need to take out 32. Okay, let's take a look. 7,200. All right, let's get an ultimate logistical pipe. My configurator. Where's my configurator? No, you're in here. There you are. Don't like that being there, so we're gonna go this way. Then I'm gonna change this to items, extract. It's not that, doesn't work that way, I guess. There it goes. It's going pretty quick. So let's do a little. So this doesn't use power. There's like, oh, and then it gets full. So I need another functional drawer. And it's got to be able to hold 72. So I'm going to need some upgrades. I need to empty this one. I bet you it's got seeds in it, like the other one did. Yep. Come on. Come on now. Okay. This over here. And I'm going to put these in there, and I'm going to do a little jiggity jaggedy here. So I'm going to say none of that, none of that, do that. Okay. So how many of these did I say I needed to make? So that seems more than I needed. It's 144. So let's check my math. Okay. So we need to make, ultimately, looking at the thing, we need to make 1 of these blocks. And 1 of these blocks needs 9 infinity ingots. And 9 infinity ingots needs 8 infinity catalysts. So that's the 72. And then each of these need 1 of these. So I need 72, and I made more than 72. So I'm not sure why the math is wrong. Let's see. Oh, it says it needs 100. Yeah, it should be 7,200. I don't know why the math was wrong. Anyway, all right. Well, that's fine. We can now take these out and put them in the system. And we can just check off your uranite. Okay. Any crafts still happening? What's going on here? Still crafting my Duratim. But the Inderium is done. 7,200. This up here. Let's go. Stick that in there. Oops. No. Where did it go? Oh, it didn't all go in. That was fast. What? It's going in so fast. Let me disconnect this. It's going in so fast I can't even deposit it. There we go. It's only 1.2K, but it's fine. If I lock the drawer, there we go. Then I can do this. guess we can kind of watch what happens. The next batch. I guess I just move these out of the way. I don't need the pocket thing right now, and I don't need this right now. Don't need these right now. Don't need those right now. So, gives me a little more room. Super fast. Super fast. Okay, that's 38 at 30. Let's keep going. Okay. Six. Come on. We're done. Okay. So each batch gives me 16, it looks like. Oh, I'm out. So we'll see if my math was right. It's 63. All right. So we can pull these out and put them in the system. That's 72 Inderium. So let's see, Uranite's done. Inderium's done. Let's look at Energite. Energite, which I think requires the alloy smelter as well. Yes. So let's see, are we done with this one yet? No. It's got a long way to go. I think that is the alloy smelter. Let's verify. 20U is the alloy smelter. Here we go. I think we can speed this bad boy. Oh no, we can't. This is okay. This is this. Yeah. There is no way to make this faster. I wonder if there's another recipe. Radium. It's an alloy, so it makes sense that it's using that. There is Oratech, but I don't know that that's faster. And that just looks stupid. So no, I don't think so. I think our alloy smelter is our fastest way. Okay, let's look and see what else we can do. Infused pearl. So what do we need to make an infused pearl? We need dimensional shards and we need inner pearls. That's just a craft. And so we need 7,200 of these. So let's infused pearl. Okay, we need a recipe. So our system, let's see if we can make these. 7,200. Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. Where did dimensional shards come from? The unearther. Okay. Oh. Oh, what's this crusher? Oh, that's a crusher. It's not going to help us. Sagmill, nope. It's going to help us. Is it purely this guy? And it's a 5% chance. And I bet you we're not. Yeah, we're not. I bet you we're not doing it in stone. Oh, okay. Let me pull this thing out. Let me get another functional drawer. It needs to be able to hold 7,200. And we need, actually, it's more than that, dimensional shards. Dimensional shards, 7,200 times 8. Let me do some math, sorry. 7,200 times 8. 57,600. Woo-wee. All right, so it's a 5% chance. So I may even not have. Oh wait, don't I have an ender? Don't I have a chicken that makes end stone? I do. I need to. Okay, hold on. Put this back in here, and let me grab this chicken. Is he fully upgraded? He's not. We should train this guy. And hit him with the pouch. We definitely need to add some upgrades in his drawer. Okay. It's almost there. Almost there. Okay, that means he's going to produce a lot more at a time. So if I stick him back in here and I hit him with the temporal pouch, now we have all the stone we need. So let's go upstairs to the unearthers. I don't think I have one of these working on end stone. Sand, soulstone. Oh, this is just sitting here. Who is he? He's a dimensionalist. So for the, who do I need? Dimensionalist. So this is the guy. This is the guy, and I need to import and export from this guy. And what can he make? Platinum, fluorite. Basically, I throw everything else away. I don't need the platinum. I don't need the fluorite. I don't need the draconium dust. So I really just need this dimensional shard. And he needs to be 5 or greater. 5. What level is this guy? He's master. All right. Well, we're unfortunately at the end of the episode, and it's gonna take another episode to do this, surprisingly. But we have made a lot of progress. We knocked out a few of the singularities using our compressor. We made the compressor. We knocked out a few of our singularities. Now we're just trying to build up the materials so that we can do our final craft. And I have no idea how long it's going to take in the next episode to do that. So maybe you have a short episode. Maybe it'll be a normal size. But I want to thank you so much, my fellow geeks and citizens, for just hanging in there with me, doing this, trying to complete this pack. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.